Hey guys, today I'm going to do a tutorial on eye movement. So right here we have my film that I'm working on for Spider-Man vs. Deadpool. So first what I'm going to do is, this is the App Stop Motion Studio Pro, by the way. I think you can do this in the regular version as well, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. First what we're going to do is select an image um, that you want to have the eye movement be on. So what I'm going to do is copy this one and then paste it a couple times, maybe a few, and then once you get a few down, you can select. So now I selected those three same images, copy it, and then just paste. So now you have about six. I'll do paste one more time. Excuse me. So first what we're going to do is go to edit this icon right here. I'm highlighting it, and then so go to that button and then go to add the plus sign there and then add drawing. So right now the palette is set to white. I'm going to switch to black because that's what matches Spider-Man's eyes right now. I'm also going to move the size down a little bit so that it is easier to, and it's pretty cool to zoom too. Then you can make it a little bit more accurate. I'm going to outline a little bit the eye line just to make it so I don't really like that too much because it doesn't really look like he's blinking. That's a little bit better, but what I try to do is make it so that it kind of thins out so it's not really like the white is getting smaller. I mean, that's what you're going to have initially, but if you just put like some precision into it, that's not very good. I would spend a little bit more time doing that, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'll try to keep it short. So that's your first image. So already that looks like it's moving a little bit. So for the next one, we're going to close in a little bit more. But this time, what you want to do, instead of making the white just smaller, I mean that is what you're going for, but instead of instead of that, you want to make the same outline, but make the white just a little bit thinner this time instead of like the same shape. That way he's blinking a little bit more instead of the eye getting. So on the sides, just here, let me change this to red just so that you can see. But oopsie. So right here and right here, you want to kind of not change that, meaning that those parts you don't want to get thicker. Otherwise, it's going to seem like the whole eye is closing in. But if you saw in Spider-Man Homecoming, it kind of just thins out a little bit. So that's going to be our next frame. Let me switch back to black so I can do the other, oopsie, the other eye. So once again, starting with you always want to start with the outline though, and then just thin. See how I'm not really touching the sides that much? You want to kind of do that for uh yeah, for blinking. I'm gonna, yeah, this is not very good, but I'm just gonna keep it for the tutorial. See, like the left right is bigger than the left. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, so that already looks okay, I guess. But once it gets smaller, then at some point you want to either make it really thin or cover the eye completely. If you're doing a faster FPS, dang it. If you're doing a faster frames per second, I if you're doing a faster frames per second, that's terrible. Then do a little bit more, I guess, animation in it. But if you're not, then it shouldn't be too big of a deal. But anyway, so yeah, once again, starting with the eye outline. I go, oh my god, what the heck? And then just close in a little bit. There we go. It's probably like the same size as the other one. No matter. Um, yeah, that's okay. Anyway, anyway, so now if you want to keep it that same, I have no idea what I'm about to say. Anyway, so what you want to do now is select from the first image where he's not opening his eyes, and then drag it along to here, and then copy those, and then swipe over to the next image, and then paste. From where you just pasted, see now he's doing it twice, but from here, from the start of the second images, swipe along here, and then play in reverse. So this button right here it's near the bottom right. I'm highlighting it. Play that, and then it already looks like he's kind of blinking. Now you're gonna have two of the same images here, so just delete one of those. Um, yeah, so I'm. This is just a test. This isn't gonna appear in the film, but uh, yeah, so that's kind of how it works. I think I forgot. Dang it. I'm going to undo delete frame. So now we have two of these same images. I'm just going to cover one of them. Actually, I'm going to copy one, paste it in the middle. So now we have three of the same images. For the middle image, go to edit and then just fill in his eyes all the way. Actually, I can just do that right now. I mean, I don't know if his eyes can close in completely, but we're just going to do that. So now that's what it looks like. So that's just a rudimentary thing of, this is also just a preview, I guess, so spoilers. Anyway, yeah, so that's just a preview of how the eye of the film, and that's how you make eyes blink. For like yellow eyes or like peach eyes, you just want to match the palette to the skin color. I'm not going to do that here because I'm too lazy. But essentially, that's how it works. You just want to think about what the expression is. You can even just hold one for a long time. But anyway, that's pretty basic. So I'm going to end it here. If y'all have any questions, just leave it in the comments. If you want to see another tutorial, I might do a mouth moving tutorial. I don't really make my mouths move in my films. I used to, but it's too much work, and I don't have a good enough software to animate that. So if you guys like this tutorial, leave a like or whatever. I don't care. uh, but yeah, ask me questions if you have any. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, whenever the heck that is. All right, see you.